Oh, dang it. Oh, what are you doing, Scooter? I'm trying to eat my lunch. I'm having a really hard time, okay? Okay, well, just put the claws down. Seems pretty simple. I can't. I've been saving up all my life, and I finally got claws implanted. First of all, why would you do that? And second of all, what doctor would do that? First of all, they are stinking awesome. And second of all, some guy found on Craigslist. So you can't retract them at all. Nope. Permanently out. Gotcha. Listen, I got a really big favor to ask you, okay? I gotta pee real bad. No. Come on, nope. Please. Scott. Yeah, I don't care. No, I'm not doing that. Please, I gotta pee. Good luck, buddy. Ah, now I understand his pain. This is why he's always so angry. What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And this is what it would look like if you ordered Wolverine off Wish. I am very excited about today's video. This has taken a very long time to put together, and I don't think the timing could be any better with the new Wolverine and Deadpool movie coming out. So today I have an actual Wolverine torso. This is real adamantium. Well, you don't believe me? Well, here, look at this. Here's a magnet. I'll put this on his rib cage, stick it on a rib, and it will even stick to his skull. So today I have several different firearms ranging from small all the way up to very large, and some very special ammunition. And we're gonna see just how tough Wolverine is and if you would even stand a chance. I am very excited to get started, so let's go get set up and get to it. So up first is something that would probably just make him angry. This is a Rough Rider 22 long rifle. It's rather big, but it shoots a very small round. This is a 40 grain 22 long rifle. All right, let's go check that out. Okay, so we have a hit right here, and if you look closely, you can see that that round actually splattered and broke up on his sternum. So in that case right there, I'd be running. So that 22 long rifle did literally nothing. So now we're gonna step it up to 5.7. This is a Ruger 5.7, and I'll be loaded up with some 40 grain 5.7 by 28. It's a fast, mean little round. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, wow. So I managed to hit his rib. Look at that. It exploded inside there. It hit that rib and just shattered. Old Wolverine here would literally just laugh at you. So now we're gonna step it up to 9mm. I have a Canic TTI Combat. This thing is absolutely awesome. And I'm loaded up with some Underwood ammo, 147 grain 9mm. Oh, it's getting hot. I do not know how anyone with hair does this. If I was Wolverine, I'd totally shave my head. Here we go. Ooh. I think I hit in the same hole as the 22 long rifle. I was accidentally accurate, and that round hit and broke up, and you can see the jacket is right there towards his collarbone. So at this point, I think I would be reconsidering going to combat with Wolverine. I would maybe try to talk it out with him, but he's gonna be pretty angry at this point. So up next, we're gonna step it up to good old 45 ACP. But if I'm gonna use 45 ACP against Wolverine, I'm gonna make sure I got two 45 ACPs. This is my Dueler 1911, and I'll be loaded up with 2 rounds of 45 ACP. Let's see how he likes this. Oh. Okay, both of those hit in the same spot as the 9mm. And there is smoke coming out of here. Nothing has happened to his sternum, except it is really getting a lot of lead buildup. Look at all those jackets in there. That is nuts. And really, we still haven't factored in his healing factor. I mean, not only are we not doing any damage to him, these are just flesh wounds. He would just heal up and it would be no big deal. If the good old 45 ACP can't defeat Wolverine, I don't know what can. I think it's time to get a little more serious. Up next, I have a Glock 40 chambered in 10mm, and I have some Underwood ammo, 180 grain 10mm. You definitely don't want that to happen if you're in a battle with Wolverine. That right there, you'd be done. I mean, I was just trying to show you that as a scenario. Totally did that on purpose. It's just hair. It's all in my eyes and I can't see. Let's aim a little lower this time and see what happens. Oh, okay. All right, bub. Looks like we finally struck oil. He would definitely heal up from that. Oh my goodness, he has silver blood. Wow. Well, that's weird. Well, you know, over time, that adamantium actually becomes toxic. It starts kind of hurting him. So maybe that's a result of it being in his body too long. Silver blood. Huh. It still didn't make it all the way through him. It stopped on his back rib. It hit and splattered inside him. So he would heal up from that just fine, and eventually his body would just push out those lead shards. And oh my goodness, he's already stopped bleeding. It's not looking too good for us non-mutants. And if you are also a non-mutant such as myself and you enjoy this content, you need to do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future awesome content. And make sure you hit that bell for notifications. All these rounds have done absolutely nothing to Mr. Wolverine over there. So now it's time to step it up to the old Glock 50 cal. This is my Gun Crafter Industries 50 GI, and I have some 275 grain 50 GI rounds. Take this, Logan. I'm thinking, no, that's not it. Oh, I hit him right here, and that actually just kind of clipped off of his rib. And it's not back there. Up next, I have a gun that even Deadpool himself would be jealous of. This is a Magnum Research Desert Eagle 50AE suppressed. And I'll be loaded up with some subsonic 450 grain 50AE. Chimichangas! Oh! Looks like I hit right here, and we got in between those ribs, and oh wow, okay. So Deadpool may be onto something packing around Desert Eagles, because we made it between those two ribs, and then back here we hit this rear rib, and you can see it's bent, and then the bullet actually made it all the way out the back. He may have a little trouble breathing after that one. I don't know how you set an adamantium rib. Does someone just like hit him in the back with a sledgehammer? Like, how does that work? The Desert Eagle actually did quite a bit of damage to old Wolverine, so now we're gonna try out something a little bit more powerful than that. This is a Smith & Wesson Performance Center 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum, and this is going to be loaded up with some Underwood ammo, 350 grain 500 Magnum. Okay, here we go. Oh! So let's inspect. Hit right here. Looks like we managed to just kind of clip that rib and go in between. And then, oh wow, we actually have an exit hole. We made it in between these two ribs back here, it looks like. But still, I don't really feel like we would be doing much to Wolverine at this point. He would heal super fast, and then he'd be turning you into a shish kebab. We gotta try something else. That is pretty much as large as we can go with handguns, so now we are gonna step it up to rifles. Because let's be honest, if you were going to war against Wolverine, you would definitely take a rifle over a handgun. So the first rifle we have is an AR-15 chambered in 5.56, and I have a 20-round mag loaded with 2 rounds of Underwood ammo 5.56. Okay, let's give him one down low, one up top. So it appears Wolverine would eat your 5.56 for breakfast. So he got hit right here, and that did a little bit of damage. It did go out the back, and I'm sure he had a tummy ache from that, but he'd heal up pretty quick. And even right here, we hit the sternum slash rib right there, and it looks like it broke up all on that sternum. And he probably got some shrapnel into his lung, but I don't think he would care. That 5.56 did absolutely nothing. And if I was gonna pick between that and this next rifle, I would totally go with this. This is an Ohio Ordnance H-Car 30-06. And I have a 20-round mag loaded up with some Underwood ammo, 165 grain Accubon 30-06. This rifle most definitely is suitable for battling Wolverine. Give me one down low. Oh! Ah, he definitely felt that one. So it looks like 30-06 out of an H-Car would definitely cause a little more damage to Wolverine. We hit right there, and you can see we have quite a bit of internal damage. And right here, you could really see some damage. Looks like we did manage to hit his rib. It has a little bit of a bend to it, but we still have an exit hole. It looks like it went around it, and then we definitely have an exit hole down here. That would definitely slow him down, but I think at some point he would probably still catch up to you. I don't care what superpowers you have, I would not want to be hit with this rifle regardless. This is a CZ 550 bolt-action safari rifle chambered in 416 Rigby, aka 416 Honey Badger, because this thing don't care about nothing. This is a 350 grain hot core, and I think this is going to cause quite a bit of damage to Wolverine over there. Gonna give it to him right in the sternum. Oh! All right, tell you what. Let's give him one more, but a little bit lower. Oh my goodness! Wolverine down! So what I failed to mention was those 416 Rigby rounds were actually a compound of Vibranium and Adamantium. And as you can see here, we did quite a bit of damage. We actually made it through his rib cage, put a hole right through it. And we also hit right here. Let's roll old Wolverine over. Oh, okay, yep. That's not looking too good. Right here in the back, we are missing a pretty big chunk. Actually, it's right here. That goes right there. I don't believe we managed to hit any ribs, but we did hit his shoulder blade, and it is all kinds of bent. Oh my goodness, look behind there. That is all kinds of nasty. Okay, well again, in this situation, I mean, I know he has healing powers, but is it gonna heal up around this and he's just gonna have a big old metal shoulder blade sticking out of his back for the rest of his life now? He would definitely need Colossus to knock that back into place for him. So I know what you've been saying this entire video. Scott, there's only one way to possibly take out Wolverine, and that's an adamantium bullet, and that's aiming at his upper region. If it were me and I knew I was going up against Wolverine and I only had one chance, I'm breaking out this rifle right here. This is my Christian Firearms single shot falling block 4-bore rifle. This is the most powerful shoulder fired rifle in the world. It is 1 inch in diameter. This thing is putting out 200 pounds of felt recoil, producing over 10,000 foot-pounds of energy. And here is the 4-bore round, and this is a custom adamantium 2,150 grain round. Deadpool, eat your heart out. That's a big old chimichanga. Oh, all right. Time to ride the lightning. Oh! Oh! She be kicking. And if you would also like to be kicking, you can check out my She Be Kicking shirts. There's a link in the description down below that will take you to KentuckyBallistics.com. Now let's check out what's left of Wolverine. So it seems to me if you absolutely had to go to battle with Wolverine, there is nothing you should pick other than a 4-bore. I mean, it did a lot of damage. There's pieces of adamantium skull everywhere. I mean, got your nose. I saw a really big piece go that way. Let's go see what we can find. And when I say go that way, I mean it literally flew as high as those treetops. All right, I think I found it. I'm also about to find a bunch of kicks. Oh. Oh. Okay. I found his cap. So this is the metal cap that was on the Wolverine torso. And as you can see here, we smacked it with the 4-bore. A 4-bore rifle with a 2,150 grain adamantium bullet would definitely be suitable defense against Wolverine. You know, he's pretty messed up. But the thing is, Wolverine can regenerate. Even with a shot like that, he can probably regenerate, and when he comes back, he is gonna be so angry. So I feel like I probably need to do something to pin him down or, you know, prevent him from coming after me. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a ton of fun today. If you did enjoy it, do me a favor and give it a like. And if you're not subscribed to Kentucky Ballistics, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. Also be sure and check me out on all social media platforms. Links to all those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time. Yeah, you don't have a 4-bore, but you got a crane and a safe. I think you'll be all right.